Hey y'all, this morning's Battle Angel Bible study is beautifully burdened, Matthew 11:28 through 30. My yoke is easy and my burden is light, Matthew 11:30. I awoke to pitch darkness. I hadn't slept more than 30 minutes and my heart sensed that sleep wouldn't return soon. A friend's husband lay in the hospital having received the dreaded news. My whole being hurt for my friends. What a heavy load, and yet somehow my spirit was lifted through my sacred vigil of prayer. You might say I felt beautifully burdened for them. How could this be? In Matthew 11:28 through 30, Jesus promises rest for our weary souls. Strangely, his rest comes as we bend under his yoke and embrace his burden. He clarifies in verse 30, my yoke is easy and my burden is light. When we allow Jesus to lift our burden from our backs and then tether ourselves to Jesus's yoke, we become harnessed with him, in step with him, in all he allows. When we bend under his burden, we share in his suffering, which ultimately allows us to share in his comfort as well. 2 Corinthians 1:5. My concern for my friends was a heavy burden, yet I felt grateful that God would allow me to carry them in prayer. Gradually, I ebbed back to sleep and awoke, still beautifully burdened, but now under the easy yoke and light load of walking with Jesus. This one's by Elisa. I had to read that one twice. I believe that God's always there with us, that Jesus is there to help us. I have been reminded several times that I'm not at that hospital just for my son. I'm there to pray for other people too. So I walk down the hall and I pray. And I have not done that as much as I probably should have. So I'm going to get on it today. I'm grateful to be able to pray and to know how to pray. This deal with Josh has been a heavy burden. It has. But I'm going to tell you what, when I give it to Jesus, I stand up tall in all the faith that I can muster, and he's right there taking care of him. He's doing better every day. Thank you so much for your prayers. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all here tomorrow. Blessings.